Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, a 7-round bout in the welterweight division. Our referee for this bout will be Mr. Truman Irving from Toledo, Ohio. Introducing first in the blue corner from Hickory, North Carolina. He is 26 years old, 5 foot 11 inches, weighed in at 150 pounds with a record of 11 wins, 2 losses, 5 of those wins by knockout. Welcome, please, Roosevelt Moss. And in the red corner, originally from Titusville, Florida, now residing in Rockford, Illinois, he is 29 years old, 6 feet tall, and weighed in at 156 pounds, with a record of 7 wins, 2 losses, 3 of those wins by knockout. He is ranked number 5 in the world. Say hello to Ricky Sporty Wolf Haynes.
On the right, Moss on the left. And round number 1 of a scheduled 7-round welterweight bout is underway. Quick action in the ring already. Nice spinning technique by Moss.
We saw Ricky Haynes when we were here last year at the Brad Hefton-Tom Hall bout, as he won a very convincing bout over Ignacio Anzuras at that time. Haynes with very, very quick hands, and he uses very powerful kicks.
Moss not backing up at all. In fact, he's pursuing Haynes in this fight so far. Haynes getting good power in those kicks, and Moss staying away. Comes back with a counter punch.
Good timing then by Moss. When he came off the ropes, he was a little off balance, so he couldn't really capitalize on that missed spinning back kick.
Moss, an experienced fighter, 11-2 with 5 knockouts. And a good hard right hand that got between the gloves that time.
This is the first time I've seen Moss, but I tell you, he didn't come here intimidated by any manner of means.
That round kick getting under the elbow and up into the rib section that time by Moss.
Moss has good hand speed, he's got good defensive hand techniques, and he kicks like a mule.
That's obvious here in the early going, just by the sound of those kicks.
Ricky Haynes seems a little tentative. His distance is a little bit off.
Both exchange good jabs, and they come back for good jabs.
Looks like Haynes won the jab contest.
And he got a right hand in that time. Joe, a good kick under the elbows. Moss ducked away. 15 seconds remaining in round number 1. What looks like is going to be an outstanding welterweight bout. Two now. With Roosevelt Moss on the left and Ricky Haynes on the right. Ricky, when we saw him here against Ignacio last year, really liked to emphasize both the hands and feet combinations. We saw a little bit of that in the first round, but he really used his reach well in that bout. He's been a little off target in this particular bout as far as the distance from his opponent.
Well, he's only an inch taller than Roosevelt Moss, and Moss, like I say, is unintimidated by Haynes' hand speed. In fact, has neutralized a lot of Haynes' offensive movement with his front hand jab.
Haynes started in karate, went into boxing, also became a Golden Gloves champion before he came back to learn more about the side kicks and spinning kicks. How would you have it scored, Joe?
I had the first round dead even. I couldn't call a winner in that round. Moss landed some good shots, so did Haynes.
Well, Haynes has been working on his hand speed in his camp with Brad Hefton. We'll see how it pays off here tonight with Moss. Roosevelt Moss started his karate career all the way back in 1970.
Moss has had some experience with those hands.
As you mentioned earlier, good hand speed. Moss took a good kick in the solar plexus that time that closed his eyes. Looks like Moss wants him to come in on him. Right hand and a left. The left stuck him pretty good. Moss in the corner, using his experience and not really wanting to get out. A right and a left. That left hurt him bad. Another left. And down goes Moss. Roosevelt Moss took a couple of sharp lefts.
He was Ricky. I don't know what he had in mind. You don't do that against the #5 world contender.
And we're ready after the knockdown. The bell sounds, and that's the end of round 2. Ricky Haynes takes good experience, 11 wins, 2 losses, 5 knockouts. Haynes on the right side in round number 3.
Moss acts like he wants to get it back.
Good hand speed. But Haynes refused to be intimidated now.
Jumping right hand punched in by Moss.
Good short left hand, not much power. Good jumping spinning kick. And he comes back with a kick. Haynes got that one into the solar plexus. Has him in the corner once again. The crowd comes alive as Moss goes under the spinning kick and comes out of it.
Very good defensive move then by Moss. He watched that spinning back kick come and got under it.
Moss taking a good left jab, comes back with a breezing right hand.
I don't know where this Roosevelt Moss came from, but I know we'll see a lot more of him.
What a kick. He caught him off balance coming in.
Landed on the arms, not called a knockdown by Truman Irving. Good call.
Hitting on top of the head. No damage up there to be done. As Moss has Haynes stationary now. Both fighters in terrific condition, Joe.
We've seen Haynes go 7 rounds.
Oh, a punishing left hand to the kidney. Right in front of the kidney area, actually right under the ribs.
Moss is not pulling it back together.
A painful blast. What a victory for Ricky Haynes. What looked like a blow that might have cracked a rib. Roosevelt Moss taking his time on the canvas, still down, as John Monzak lifts his fighter in the air in victory. Ricky the Wolf Haynes goes over to check out his opponent. What a clean shot to those ribs. Take a look at this, Joe.
He just dug it right in there. As you said, it was right there on the ribs. But it's tough to go to church and pray